My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Batman Arkham Asylum. And listen, I have lots of nostalgia for this game. I was completely obsessed with it when it first came out. I made music videos with clips from this game. I just loved it. So maybe it's just nostalgia, but I think this is still the best of the franchise for so many different reasons. But I'll begin with this. This tone of Batman is my absolute favorite. It reminds me of Batman the Animated Series, and it's what this universe should be. It's comic booky, but it also treats itself very seriously. So you can have villains like Poison Ivy and Scarecrow and Bane, and it's not just strong guy is Bane. No, like it is full on comic booky. Venom makes him stronger, Bane. But it still treats itself very seriously, and I really wish we would get a movie that feels like this. The closest we've gotten is Batman Returns, but man, like, I love The Dark Knight. I think it's a perfect movie, but I just want a Batman movie that feels like this, and I just love its interpretation of these characters. Kevin Conroy as Batman has always been my favorite. He just brings this character to life so well. He can be a complete badass, he's heroic, and he can also have some nice edge to him, which I really enjoy. Mark Hamill as Joker is just perfection. He's both hilarious and menacing. And I like all the different interpretations of the other characters here. Scarecrow looks amazing. Killer Croc is really well built up to. I like Poison Ivy and Bane and Harley Quinn. So all of that really works for me, and I like how they utilize each of these villains into the plot. It doesn't just feel like they're here for the sake of it. It feels much better here than it does in Arkham City, where I'm like, okay, it's a bit of a stretch that you have to get all these other characters involved. And I like the simplicity of the story and how Joker takes over the asylum, and then there's this entire plot with Titan. It's simple, but so well told. So, narratively, this game really works for me, and I think the climax is exciting. But how is it as a game? How is the gameplay? I think it's great. Now, it can get repetitive, and this game did come out in 2007, so it does feel dated every now and again, but I still think the combat is really fun. I love the different weapons like the batarangs, the bat claw, the explosive gel. I love just setting some gel on the floor as you take on a big group and then you just blow it up. That's great. I love the missions where you have to rescue people, and I love it how if you rescue a bad guy, you save them and then you knock them out. Just perfect. I do like the exploring of going in and out of vents and how you just go to all these different buildings, and the backtracking is really well done because you're given new weapons that gives you more access, and then other things happen that makes the environments feel new again. So it never grows stale. In fact, it feels like the game is constantly evolving. The boss fights are really good, and the stealth areas are perfection. Finding different ways to tackle down this group without being seen. You can sneak up behind them, or you can use explosive gel and set up traps, or you can use the sonic batarang. Just so many ways to go about it. My only real issue with the gameplay is in the last act, Exploring becomes less fun because of these plants and these lunatics and these snipers, and it can become a bit too much. I also love all the additional stuff. The Riddler trophies are really fun to look for and get. I love the interview tapes. As a fan of these characters, it's just so fantastic. You can tell that the people who made this game love these characters. I also love it when you have to line up a question mark and take a picture, and the riddles where you have to look for the answer are really great as well. So it's just filled with passion, and I love that about this game. But I'll tell you why it's my favorite. Another reason why it's my favorite. Because I love the tone and the feel of it. The look of the buildings, the different kind of buildings you're in, from a holding cell area to an office area to intensive treatment to garden. It is just filled with atmosphere. And I love the sound, especially the do 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 do, or the little chatter teeth. That just everything enhances this gaming experience. And I like the small scale approach. You kind of feel trapped, and I love that about it. And on the technical side, I think this game is still very impressive. The graphics are really good for the most part. The character designs are great. Like I said, the environments look great. But the talking of the characters does not look great. It's very bad, very dated in that regard. And I don't like the slow motion finishes when you fight a group of people. So this game is dated in certain aspects, but for the most part, it really holds up. It's got a great story. It's got a great interpretation of these characters. I love the look and feel of this game. It's really fun, especially the stealth sections. And I have so much nostalgia for it, but I still love it to this day. So I'm giving Batman Arkham Asylum an 8 out of 10. Okay, have you played Batman Arkham Asylum? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.